Hi Michelle, my name's Alyssa, and today we're going to be doing a psychoactive drug history questionnaire. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So in the past 12 months, have you used alcohol?
Yes.
In the past 12 months, have you used crack or cocaine?
Yes.
In the past 12 months, have you used amphetamines or any other stimulants?
No.
In the past 12 months, have you used cannabis?
Absolutely, I have.
In the past 12 months, have you used benzophenes?
No, not in the last 6 months. I have not.
In the last 12 months, have you used barbiturates?
No.
In the past 12 months, have you used heroin or opium?
Yes.
In the past 12 months, have you used prescription opioids?
Yes.
In the past 12 months, have you used over-the-counter codeine prescriptions?
Yes, I have.
In the past 12 months, have you used hallucinogens?
Yes, I have.
In the past 12 months, have you used glue or other inhalants?
Yes, I have. I have.
In the past 12 months, have you used tobacco?
Yes, I have.
In the past 12 months, have you used any other psychoactive drugs?
I have.
So in the past 90 days, so last 3 months up to about November, what do you say the number of days would be that you've used alcohol?
I drink about like 2 bottles a day. The number of days?
Yeah. Do like 2-3 times a week, 4-5 times a week?
I'd say about 4 or 5.
How long since the last time you drank alcohol?
About a week.
What's the typical amount in the last 90 days of your usage?
About 14 standard drinks a week.
Alrighty. And in the past 90 days, what's the number of days that you've used cannabis?
It's just recreational use, about 2 to 3 times a week.
How long since your last usage of cannabis?
A few days, about 4.
Days would be that you used benzodiazepines.
I haven't used any of those in 6 months.
How long? I guess. What's a typical amount on each day that you'd use the benzodiazepines?
I was using not much, like a gram.
And what would you say the number of days used in the last 90 days that you've used prescription opioids?
About 10 days on cough syrup. 10 days on Percocets and 35 days on cough syrup.
How long since your last drug use?
4 days ago.
What would you say your typical amount on each day would be in the last 90 days?
How would I measure that in millimeters? Probably 100 millimeters, especially for the cough syrup.
And the number what would you say the number of days in the past 90 days would be that you've used hallucinogens?
About once a week.
How long since your last drug use?
4 days ago.
What would you say your typical amount on each day of use would be in the last 90 days?
Depends. Some days I just microdose about half a gram of shrooms. Other days a little more, gram. In between a half and a gram.
Going back to the alcohol, what would be do you remember when you first started using alcohol?
I believe that I was 13.
And did you have any periods of abstinence?
Not necessarily, no.
And and then what would you say your first age? What would you say? Oh my goodness. When was your first usage of cannabis?
I think my first puff was when I was 15.
And have you had any periods of abstinence from using cannabis?
A few.
When what age did you first start using benzodiazepines?
17.
And there has been a period of abstinence as you haven't used in 6 months, that's correct?
That is correct.
And when were you prescribed the opioids?
About 7 years ago.
And have you had any periods of abstinence while using? And when would you say your first usage of hallucinogens was?
15 as well.
And has there been any periods of abstinence while using these?
There has.
Thank you.
Thank you.